I don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. So what now?
Welcome back to another episode of the So What Now podcast.
We're on! Sorry.
Action. That was her Tourette's. We're back for another episode. I'm Carla.
I'm Dexty.
We're just two women living in our late 30s, early 40s. One that decided to start over 16 years later to be a mom and an entrepreneur, and another one that is an empty nester.
Empty nester out here living, girl.
You're living so good. I really love watching you.
I love our lives.
Yeah. They're so different.
Blessed. We're very blessed.
I was crying yesterday.
I know you were crying yesterday. You know what I was reflecting on yesterday? I was very happy about. I was talking to somebody about this. Like, I have a white couch. And I have made a lot. I've made sacrifices. I worked hard. I made some tough decisions to be able to be in this space in my life where I have a white couch. And I've had that white couch for a few years now, and it looks new still. Your couch is beautiful. I'm in my white couch era. I don't got to worry about no baby on it. I don't got to worry about no man's nuts on it.
Ooh, just denting it up and stuff. Yeah. You're in the white couch era. If you're in the white couch era, let us know in the comments. I am in the dark couch, black,
navy blue,
removable covers era. Yep. The type where it needs to lock in together for sure because it's constantly separated. That's the kind of era I'm in. Yeah. I'm in the one that I gotta put the plastic over it like your grandmama did. So he don't ruin my couch.
But I had a moment where I was like, wow, like I'm so happy with this. Like this is a representation of like a bunch of different things.
No, for sure. And actually, it's so funny. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna play it. If anything, we'll remove it. But she sent me a voice note this morning. I called you yesterday while I was in my emo state because I'm just so grateful for my friends. You guys are so cool. So I was like telling you like how much I love you. And I was like, I'm just so grateful that I have this family. Like you guys are my family. And then today I got a voice note from Jenna and I haven't played it because you know how you can see the transcript now? And I started reading it and I was like, I'm not doing it right now. And actually she sent me another message after it. I don't even want to respond because I need to respond to the other one, but I haven't yet. But let me see. She's so funny. And this is just because we send these things just randomly. Well, if we feel it, we say it.
Hi, beautiful. I just felt like I needed to tell you that I'm so proud of you.
Oh.
And I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for you. And you have changed my life and so many other people's lives. And I don't know. I feel like I try and be one of your biggest cheerleaders, but maybe I don't tell you that enough.
Okay, I gotta pause it because I'm crying.
Yeah, because who the fuck is cutting onions?
I'm crying.
Who's cutting the fucking onions, bro?
Shut up, Jenna. Shut up. I'm 30. That's 30 seconds and it's 58 seconds. She is so sweet. Oh my goodness. And I wish I could talk about while we're recording. I'm sure I'm going to have an update because if this comes out the following week, it'll probably be that week. A really big opportunity that came out of the blue. Mm-hmm. I said this year my word was to receive and I received a crazy possible opportunity, which in the name of Jesus, it'll be mine if it's supposed to be.
In Jesus' name.
Yes. But I only told her and you. Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, as soon as you get it, I'm going to be there. She's like, I'm going to be sitting on the couch while you're doing it. And I'm just going to be watching. She's like, I'm going to be there. So just having friends that you can express that to whenever you feel it. And we were in the car also when we went to Disney. And I didn't realize Jenna's an only child.
Oh, yeah. I don't really think about that. She's the only child. Her son's the only child.
Yeah. Her mom's gone. Yeah. Her dad was never around. Mm-hmm. Her aunts and stuff are in Michigan. So the same way that I had to create my own family, so did she. Mm-hmm. So we are her family. So it just makes so much sense. It makes me so happy because this is what getting older is about. Yes, having a man and a husband and someone to be there is also great. But I love the fact that I have a family that I've created of my own.
Yeah.
And you guys are pretty cool.
I love that.
And it shows up with Psalm. Yeah. Like, you guys
she loves Psalm.
Oh, my goodness.
That's her baby.
That is her baby. They look alike. Yeah. Like I take pictures of them because they're so funny. I was sending, she's like, oh, that's me and my son. Like, look at this. They have so many pictures together and I'm like, you guys just look at it. And she'll be like, don't do that. And she'll like reprimand him and he'll be like, okay. Aww. She's like, didn't I say not to pull the leash? And he's like, okay. And he still runs there, Titi Jenna. So I don't know. That was a very cute message. So if you have a chance today and you're listening to that part of that voice note, Send a friend a voice note. Yeah. Just tell them how you feel about them.
Express yourself. Express your feelings.
Because you never know. This could be your last day. Oh, we're actually going to talk about something along these lines of changing, expressing yourself later on during the episode. But before we get there, that's something else that's happening.
Oh yeah, it's the playoffs. So I told y'all a couple months ago I was gonna become like a football girl. I'm gonna get into football, and I watched I went to watch a few games. Like the games were on, and I was there.
Okay,
I've checked some scores afterwards.
Okay, have you ever turned it on at home?
I have turned it on at home because my team. I'm superstitious. I feel like if I don't watch, they don't win. And then it moved to if I don't wear some sort of gear, they don't win. So now I got like a couple shirts.
Really?
Sweater.
Where you get them from?
Fashion Nova, bitch.
They do have an NFL thing. And they have it with Disney too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fashion Nova's killing it.
So my team is going to the playoffs.
What's your team again?
And the playoffs is
the Birds.
So y'all don't know. No, we say go Birds, but it's the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah. The playoffs is how you get to the Super Bowl. It's like the qualifier for the Super Bowl. And so, yeah, that's starting. And so it's very exciting.
I love that for you. Touchdown.
Yeah, and I still don't know the rules and shit.
You don't? See, I know the rules. I can watch the game and really understand it. I just don't. I haven't really been into
I know you can't
sports.
grab their shirt and hold on, So
you don't understand the 1st and 7 or the 4th down.
It's getting a little deep. I know you're not supposed to move before they do the they false start. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to do a false start. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great.
I'm usually, if I'm watching the game, I'm like, that one's shaped bad, and I'm Googling or like,
is there anybody cute on that team?
Yeah, I'm like, so the reason I picked my team is because the quarterback Jalen Hurts. He's very pretty.
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great looking man. That was a part of me picking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the colors, and then I liked him. That's how I picked.
Okay. And they're winning.
Yes.
All right. So you picked the winner team. You picked the winning team. I think football or anything that you do is because you have to enjoy it.
Yes.
And you found, someone that you can watch it with too and like places to go to. So remember I was talking about, I watched something that said you should have a local bar or restaurant that you know the bartender.
Yeah.
And you're doing that. Yeah. You're creating a space. And I saw you during the bar crawl.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're creating a whole different space of friends and things that you're doing. And I'm like, look at all old self hanging out with them old folks and just being outside.
Yeah.
And
I having fun.
Sometimes I check her location and she's down the street from my house at this little bar.
I know.
That I used to hang out there. Not
you
hang
did?
Out. Well, not hang out. Sorry. Eat.
Okay.
We used to eat there often.
They have something
both sides.
The equivalent of Bang Bang Shrimp is so good.
Because we would go, there's 2 sides. Mm-hmm. So we would go to the other side. And I've had 2 companies that have done something there.
Mm-hmm. It's a cute little hole in the wall. It's fun. It's
I like it there.
Yeah.
So whenever I see you there, I'm like, one day I'm going to pop up on her ass.
You should.
Like,
It would be fucking hilarious.
That is cool. But outside of football, right around Super Bowl time, something else is in the looming around, and that's tax season.
Oh my God.
So IRS opens technically, I think, either last week of January or the second week.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. About to open up. Mm-hmm. So I give this warning every year, and I'm going to do it again in 2026 because with finances getting hard, jobs being hard to find, people struggling with money, our economy being complete doo-doo, scammers are, prevalent. And I understand is dog eat dog. Mm-hmm. It is a survival game out here. And I want to remind everyone that just because you're a tax preparer and you have that piece of paper, that does not mean that they are qualified for you to give them your social security number, your W-2, your home address, your children's social security number.
Do you have to have, do they have a certification to prepare taxes?
Yes.
Okay.
So they don't have the big license, but you
have to have
it.
a number to be able to submit.
Yeah, it's like an ID
you're right.
that they have to do. But there are some companies, you'd be surprised, that they work under somebody else's, and then the people don't get the license, and that's not okay. So if you're being promised a cruise for your taxes, walk away. Bro. If you're being promised Disney tickets, walk away. If you're being given a 3-night stay in Chicago for free, if we file your taxes, walk away. You're actually paying for it, and you might end up in jail.
Yeah.
Right along with them. If you want to know, check Orlando Sentinel, and check all those tax preparers that are in jail right now. Right now. Okay? It's happening. So look for someone you should not be paying if you're a W-2 employee that gets paid under, I would even argue, up to maybe $100,000 a year. Your taxes, and if it's just W-2, you're not including any businesses, any LLCs, anything crazy like that, you should only be paying tops $350.
I do it myself for free on TurboTax, or like they charge like $75,
and that's cool too.
And I have like a little business thing I have to do, but it's not super complicated. It's worth at least trying. Like it's worth like saying, let me save a couple dollars, put aside 2 hours, and at least try. And if you aren't able to do it, then go do it. But
TurboTax makes it hella easy. I know there's H&R Block, or one of those that is opening up some in-person places this year as well. They are pricier, but you know that they're going to do it the right way, right? Do not go to your bottle girl to do your taxes. Don't go to the local stripper to do your taxes.
You are hating on people's hustle.
You can say that
your
every
local
year.
stripper can be a CPA. She can.
I'm telling you.
She can.
She's selling your social to the highest bidder on Saturday
You don't know
nights.
that, Carla. You are judging sex workers. Now, let's cut that out.
No, not the sex workers, just the ones doing taxes. Without the CPA. Now, valid. If she is a CPA, I'm shutting the fuck up. I will shut the fuck up. But it should not cost you $1,000 on the back end. Look at how much they're charging for tax preparing. Read your fucking paperwork, y'all. Yeah. And now it becomes even easier because they can give you this paperwork virtually. Actually, you don't have to copy and paste it. Drag that PDF over to ChatGPT and tell it to go through it and see if the IRS will, flag anything.
I hate tax season.
Why?
Because it's a time of year where I have to spend money. Because I don't get money back. I usually end up having to pay, or I can break even. And then we got to renew our
LLC.
Our LLCs. Like, it's just...
How much is that again? 140 something?
Pay taxes on the properties you own if it's not... Because my property that's owned flat out, because it doesn't come out of a mortgage, I have to pay that every year. At the beginning of the year, I have to pay taxes.
I have to pay...
So I don't look forward to tax season like I used to.
Me neither. I don't at all. And if you are getting
some money,
get as much of a refund as you can. And if you do have a little business on the side... Actually, everybody that's listening to this, open up an LLC. I know in some states it's really expensive, because here's $125.
Yeah.
You open up an LLC. And in California, it's $800. Yes, girl. California's $800 to get an LLC. Super expensive.
That's crazy.
So every state is not the same, but consider getting it because it does allow you to have a lot more expenses and get more money back. But yeah, just be wary of that, because it's cool while you get that $7,000, $8,000 back and you ball out for the next 30 days, because it ain't gonna last you more than 30 days.
Yeah.
But then it's not worth it in the end when you have to either pay it back or you end up on some type of legal thing with the government. And right now, Trump is trying to find any and which way to make some money. So they gonna come get you. Sooner or later, they're gonna come get you. But I'm not excited about it either. I got a lot of stuff to pay.
Listen, Carla's gonna get off her soapbox now. YOLO, like, file your taxes, scheme and scam, okay? Do what you want to do.
She gonna bail you out. She gonna bail you out.
You only live once. How much time they gonna give you for doing? Now, I ain't doing it because I wouldn't do well in prison. But
somebody I know just got 7 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We go. Well, maybe you should listen to Carla.
But he was running around a Lambo. I'm not laughing because it's not okay. And it probably started off a necessity, but you know what? Greed.
I cannot with you. I cannot with you.
So tax season, pay what you got to pay. Ask for whatever. If you need a tax preparer, I believe I've said this before, he can do it anywhere in the country, actually, any state that you're in. But if you need a good tax preparer that he is trustworthy, they're not going to charge up the wazoo, DM me. I'm not going to post the information online because a girlfriend might have a problem with that. But I will give you the information myself via DM if you DM me and get you a great tax preparer that is trustworthy.
Thank you for helping the people and wanting to move on now.
That's what I do for life. That's my purpose in life, to help everybody out.
And to tell people what to do, actually. It's more so telling them what to do and forcing them to accept your help. But it's cute, though.
No, they don't have to. They can go to TurboTax, like you said. I don't care where they go. Just don't go to jail. Just don't go to jail. That's all I'm saying. Don't go to jail. I'm trying to help you out. See, I'm trying to help people. I'm not telling them what to do. It's just help.
You're so kind.
I know.
Did you see Venus got married?
I did. So can we make them Woman of the Week?
Yeah, let's do Woman of the Week.
Okay.
So she got married to somebody named Andrea Preddy.
That sounds like a white name.
It does sound like a white
but
name.
it gives me European.
I wonder what he do for a
like
living.
Andrea Bocelli?
I wonder what he do for a living. The girl, they had a 5-day wedding?
Yes, girl. It was so long.
I know,
so
that's
beautiful.
right. I love that for her.
Yes.
But the reason that I wanted to make them both Woman of the Week is because, like, listen, they don't really be talking about what they doing in their love life. They talk about business.
They do talk
That's what they
business.
do. They're going to tell you about their business, their financial businesses, but they ain't going to tell you about their personal business.
No. So one thing about them is they do live a pretty private life, but we know what they want us to know.
Exactly.
So let's honor them together because their impact has always been pretty collective.
Yeah.
It's always been pretty private, but it's always been very impactful. They are impactful. So some of the things why we said that we wanted to name them, I know you wrote some, but it's like they live their lives unapologetically on and off the court. So whether we've seen them playing sports or on or off. And one of the biggest things for me that I told you during this is they never centered men as their legacy or their identity.
Exactly.
We never really point them to another man. Even Serena, who's with a very affluent man. I mean, the man is a billionaire.
Right.
And you still don't think of Serena, and then you think, I don't know the man's name still.
Not even just that. Like when didn't she date Drake for a minute? It never came out of her mouth. It never came out of her mouth, though. It came out of his mouth.
That is embarrassing.
Okay.
That's why she didn't say it.
So when she was doing it, I'm sure she didn't feel embarrassed about it.
I'm sure she did. That's why she didn't say nothing.
It goes to what you said about they don't center men. No. They center their professionalism. They center being good role models.
Yes.
Like they're amazing. I love them.
They have the body positivity is one of the things that I really love about them. And it's because obviously it's not the regular body positivity that we usually see, where it's like, you know.
Don't even keep moving, keep going.
So, but essentially, when you see them, you don't see that Vogue like body type, right?
You made me cry.
What'd I say?
You be trying to be positive and you still just be.
It's you weren't thinking that. You weren't thinking it.
No, I was not.
Bullshit.
No, I was not.
When I think of them, I think of like muscular. I think of athletic.
Yes,
I think
those
of
are beautiful things. Yes,
and it's like that is so dope, especially because I'm squared. You know, so when I think of them, I'm like, if I got in the gym like those two do, I would look.
No,
like
we wouldn't.
that.
No, we wouldn't.
Okay,
that's a large part genetics. But I get where you're going. Where it's like,
I just love
this is me. This is my body. I'm embracing it.
You know how long they've been talking about that woman eyebrows.
That's another thing I like about them, though. They don't they don't address the bullshit people be saying.
And they don't conform to what people want them to look like. I like what I look like wearing this. I like my hair this way. I like my makeup this way. I like my clothes this way. I like my body this way. And another thing recently that I'm sure was very hard for her to do, and she talks about it, it was going on GLP-1. Now, don't get me wrong. She did get a fat chick to do so. Okay? So I would do it too for that check, but she doesn't need that check. Like literally her man is a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
She is a very affluent and wealthy woman. But she was like, you know what? This is me being vulnerable. I need it. I'm going to do it. And if somebody got a problem with it, that's your problem to deal with.
Exactly.
And if y'all don't, because Ozempic is a big thing right now. Actually, I didn't say it last episode, but I'm on my 17th time trying Ozempic. I just shot myself up on Sunday. I almost shot up my tongue. Stop eating, bitch. Stop eating. Like, come on, man. But
shout out to Venus and Serena, bro.
Yes, I really, really love them. So a takeaway, well, why they matter and a takeaway on them, they matter because they give us as women permission to change. They give us permission to grow. They give us permission to be private and or public.
Yes.
However much of each one you want to do yourself. And you can choose to live differently at every stage of their lives.
Absolutely.
They have lived so many lives and we just watch them and they're just who they are. So the takeaway for this one is you don't owe anyone a version of yourself that you've outgrown.
Amen.
And you're allowed to evolve, whether it's out loud or quietly, just like our girls, Venus and Serena. So shout out to the sisters.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we talking about this week?
We talking about people interviewing Cam Newton, and I'm sick of it. But we're gonna focus on the positive for that.
Absolutely.
So you sent me the interview that he did with TD Jakes, and I want you to speak to it first because you received the word from TD Jakes through that interview.
I did. Man, he's so good. He is such an anointed man, regardless of what you feel about church. Bishop T.D. Jakes, I think, as a father, as a leader, as a man, has shown the impact of what he can do, right? It's withstood 40 plus years. I think he's been in the limelight. So aside from Cam Newton being insufferable, just, my God, awful to listen to, during the last 10 minutes of the podcast, The Next Chapter with Bishop T.D. Jakes, he finally, it's like, he got enough of it. I heard you, but he was not going to argue with him, which I loved. He didn't try to Bible thump him. Right. Actually, I don't think he ever brought up the Bible during the entire 2-hour conversation. But he sat there and had a moment with him when he was telling him, essentially, you're running out of time. Right. He said, I believe Bishop is in his 70s. Oh, okay. If I'm not mistaken, either late 60s or 70s. And how old is Bishop? I'm not going to put that on this man.
I think you're right, though.
Bishop T.D. Jakes, how old? Let's see. Oh, my bad, Bishop. He's 68. Okay,
that's not 70?
No.
I thought you round up for men, but go ahead. Round down for women, round up for men.
I like that. I like that. So a man in his late 60s, and Cam Newton, who I think is about my age, probably 37, 38.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was telling him, I was just you yesterday. And the words that he was using to speak to him, which I would love to add on here, Dwayne, if you can add some of the expert of Bishop's conversation towards the end with Cam Newton, I feel like he was speaking to me.
I would ask you to write a list of everything that hurts. The first girl, the gathering of the kids, the inability to make commitments. There's something about writing it down and looking at it that takes some power away from it. And it's just like writing out a budget.
Yeah.
I would ask you to write out an emotional budget that got you to better so that you spend less time in your spacesuit and more time being the amazing, wonderful creation that you were made to be.
Because he was just saying, whatever it is that you're battling with right now, whatever those fears are, he told them to write them down. He's like, write down these monsters that you have, these fears, and when you see them, they become less, he was saying they become less intimidating.
Powerful, yeah.
And powerful. And then he just kept telling him, there was an analogy that he used. He said, youth, it's like the
steam when you get out of the shower. By the time you dry your body off, it is gone.
It's gone. And that to me is super impactful because when I talk to Sarai and when I talk to Ayana, I feel this desperation when I speak to them. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it because I was just a baddie, 25 years old, in the club. I mean, you just asked me to get earlier today. You were like, have you ever been to Chicago? And I was like, oh my God, I did go. And both times was with 2 different guys that I was dating, one in the NFL, one in the NBA. Like, ooh!
And that feels like a different lifetime ago.
A whole lifetime. And that was only 13 years ago, you know, or 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So my goodness, it goes by so fast. And look at where I am now. Just 15 years, your life changes. You literally have this small window of that youth. And we're still youthful at our age now. But he just kept saying to him, your knees are going to start hurting. They already do. But even worse, your back, the phone is going to stop ringing the way it did before. And I had a conversation with someone else and like, oh, but you know, he may still be fine or still have money. It doesn't matter how much power you have. If you don't face those fears and those things that are causing you to not live and walk in your purpose, whichever way that may look, you're going to end up.
You're going to look back and regret and not be happy with your life, regardless of how much money you have, regardless of how many women you can go back and forth with and have in your bed, regardless of how many children you can have.
I was playing those last 10 minutes.
You can't live a full life without facing those issues.
I just kept watching it. I was in the shower and you could just hear me. I'm like, Soraya must be like, what is wrong with this lady? I was like, woo, wait, hallelujah. Yes, like 10 minutes of wow, because I feel like he was talking to me.
Yeah.
There was so much conviction. There was so much love. There was so much tenderness. But at the same time, like, get it together because time is going to pass by. And at other times that would make me really anxious to feel like, oh my God.
Timer. Yeah.
You know, for me, it's like I'm about to die. His
delivery, maybe.
His delivery was so soft and also made me think like, just enjoy now. Enjoy now. Be in the present. And I think, you know, me and these Disney passes and myself working, you know, even more with my relationship with my daughter and well, both of them, you know, curating that life with them is helping me. But that's what I took from it. Just that life is short, even though it seems long. And there are some things that we all battle with that what am I trying to say here? It just hinders us. Yeah. It's completely hindering us every day. We don't realize just because we look good or we still have this youth or we can still do whatever we want. Yeah. Yeah. Just because you're functioning doesn't mean that you're living at your fullest potential. And when I go back on Facebook and I look at that young 25-year-old that had pink eyeshadow all over and this hair, Lord.
Plastic jewelry.
Girl. Plastic, literal, like big chunky red stuff that I would... But I'm like, you were so beautiful. And I thought I was so fat. Yes. And I'm like, I need to change this. I need to change that. No, girl, you'll never be that again. So when I see the girls wearing the little outfits or whatever, wear it. Do it.
Enjoy
Go
yourself.
out.
Live your life.
Yes. Please enjoy it and stop thinking about, well, I want to get married
when I get there. When I get to this. No. When I get there. No. It's here right now.
He really gave me it's here. And when he said, I was you just yesterday, and this man is 68, so 30 years. He was like, the 30 years went by like that. And it really does. Life is so finite. And that could be tomorrow as well.
For sure.
So living in the today, it was a really, really good interview. And it just also lets you see a side of someone that is stuck. It's a preacher's kid. It's someone that's had it all. He's a very handsome man. Stature-wise, he's something that you don't see out there often. Extremely talented. Has been through an accident that damn near took his life and he was able to get out of. Yeah. He's had so many things and just these few things that aren't even big. He's saying he can't tackle and he can. It's just fear. And fear is the opposite of faith.
Okay.
There was something else he said in that interview that I was like, that was so good. And I can't remember what it was. There was a word, but fear is definitely the opposite of faith because you can't be able to see it. So when he kept saying, he says this in every interview, because I do like to hear him talk sometimes, depending on who he's talking to. Like I loved when he spoke to Jason Wilson. Like men that I know that are going to like say something that makes sense.
Yeah. I like the way TD Jakes challenged him. Not like challenge argument, but like really like because he talks, he's a smart enough man to like, he just be saying bullshit and with the right person, he gets you wrapped up in it and you're not able to stay focused.
He talking circles.
But Bishop would be like, no, right back here.
Come on.
Yeah, right. Actually, no, but right back here. But you're not answering what actually.
And then also when he'll be like, well, no, that's not, I'm misunderstood. That word misunderstood triggered me a little bit with him. During this interview, he's like, I'm just you're not misunderstood.
You're not misunderstanding.
You're saying exactly what you mean. And every time he used the words grace, you want grace.
Right.
You constantly want grace, but you don't give grace.
Yeah, he got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but I hope he does get it together. And the sad reality is that Cam is a lot of men in this world.
So many.
Cam is a lot of men and women. I'm not going to say just men. A lot of men and women.
Yes. At some point, he blamed things on like, it was either his mom or like, somebody in his past, like
his first baby mama.
Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna get the words wrong, but Bishop was like, "Well, that's gone. Now what? Like, now you got to face the next thing. Like, that's gone. You can't keep focusing on that. You got to heal that, right? But like,
and there was a part of it also that I don't know if anyone struggles with this in relationships where you're looking for this perfect love, or I can't commit yet because I just need to be sure. I need to be sure. I need someone that's willing to do A, B, C, and D, and Bishop stopped and he said, that love that you're looking for only comes from above.
Amen.
You're asking for the love from Jesus. There's no human on this earth that can be perfect for you. And I thought that was pretty impactful for me too, because I was like, girl, come on now. I just refuse to have big titties with a man. But outside of that, I don't know. Maybe the Lord said not that big titty, but maybe a different big titty. I don't know. But love, essentially, what we're looking from someone, it will never be perfect.
No,
and
never.
Don't use that as a crutch to not move forward.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was very pleasantly.
Yeah, it was a great interview. I usually scroll past interviews.
You went to the last 10 minutes that I told you about?
Only yeah.
No, it was great. I loved all of it, but those last 10 minutes Very, very good. Loved it. Then I went on YouTube and I see certain men giving their feedback, and I said, you know what? I'm getting back off you. Getting back off. I'm going to keep my own thoughts behind this.
They were disagreeing?
Yeah. So there was a guy, I don't even remember. I turned it off. He was just saying that Bishop doesn't understand, because this man, what kind of man he is, and, the women that are after him and the temptations. And I'm thinking, y'all don't know who Bishop is.
Right.
You have no idea, because Bishop might not be the most, I don't know.
He's powerful, though.
Powerful.
And women
powerful.
love power.
And y'all know these NFL players, and they're popular here. This man is world.
Yes, exactly.
Wide. There's not a place in this world that Bishop can go and someone won't recognize him.
Yeah.
From any religion or non-religion.
Yeah.
He's just that powerful. So he could have had any hoe he wanted. But Sarita don't play that, okay? And that man don't either. I mean, I'm sure, and he talks about it, they have their own issues.
Yeah.
But you know what's another clip that I just saw recently? It was from Michelle Obama on Aspire. Oh my God, I have to find it. But she was saying that as women, we want it all, right? We want to be great at everything, but we just will never be able. It's like, there's going to be a time that your family and your marriage is going to be great. And then
career not.
That'll pass and the career's not. Like, we want it all at the same time, and it's impossible to do so today. No.
You're just one person.
One person. Man, I really want to find that clip because it was so good for us as women to hear. Let's me Aspire and pop. Oh, right here.
To have it all. You don't know what to charge. It's impossible to have it all. So stop with that. First of all, you can have it all over a period of time, but this impatience and this feeling of like, I've got to have the exact job at the top of the game. And I want to be the best mom I want to be there, be at all the stuff. And I want to look my best and be in my best shape and be emotionally in tune, and my marriage has got to be on point. Like, you can't do all of that. There are trade-offs, and it's okay. If we're blessed and we can take care of ourselves emotionally and physically, life is long and you can have chapters.
I love that
and
part.
You don't lose out because you didn't read the whole book in one sitting. Each chapter can be really special.
That was my favorite part, I think, towards the end. You don't have to do it all in one sitting.
Yeah.
And life is long. And at the same time, I just said life is short, but it's fast, but it's long. And we have so much time to execute things.
Yeah. So this is the thing, like, you have time. I think that the message is, though, in those two things and how they intertwine is like, you do have time, right? But if you're not working on the issues and fixing those, like, the time is wasted. The time is going to go by fast because you're not truly having that fulfilled life.
It's like getting a really great meal, this expensive meal, and you're so hungry, you just guzzle it up. And this chef just put all this time and intricate and flavors and the crunchy and the sweet and the salty. You didn't even taste any of that.
Right.
You just inhaled the food. My daddy started drinking towards his last year of him being alive for no freaking, he had got a DUI. He didn't even drink at the time. He didn't want to get caught with the weed, so he told him he had been drinking. Idiot. He had weed in his balls. He took them all. I still to this day I have to find that damn police report. It was the stupidest thing in the world. But he got a DUI and he chose to get it. So he was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna start drinking because he had nothing better to do. He couldn't drive. And he would buy the most expensive bottle of whiskey, whatever it was. He didn't even know what it was. And he would just take a shot back and keep moving. I'm like, I think you're supposed to savor that.
Right, yeah.
He's trying to feel something. And that would be it. And I'm like, that's not even the point. The bottle's going to be gone. And you never enjoyed the years that it took to get there. This meal that was prepared. This life that has been given to you to enjoy. You're supposed to enjoy being a mom. You're supposed to enjoy. And I'm feeling that now with Psalm, right? With Ayana, I was rushed because it's like I have to do all these other things. And now
I have to get my life in order. That's what it was when our kids were younger, because we were younger. I have to get who I am in order. I have to get my life in order. I have to, yes.
And there's never complete total balance and order.
Never.
There isn't.
Never.
So right now it's like, okay, I get to focus on being a mom. I can get to focus on this a little bit more. Yeah. There will be seasons. There will be chapters. So flip those chapters. Choose what chapter you're on right now and then move on to the next chapter. And then there's repetition of those chapters and at times in your life. So, I mean, look at you right now. You're able to be at the best shape of your life. But for so many years, Michaela was your focus.
Yes, exactly.
So, and during those times, that's why she follows the rules now.
Yeah. It's only we only have 100%. And so you can't put 100% in every category. You got to do 60. You got to do 40. Like, you know what I mean? So there's no way you can be everything at all times with what we want to do in this life.
And you may be
feeling that we play.
And that's what So What Now is all about, right? It's like you've completed something. So what now? You know, my kid now left. So what now? Okay, so now you focus into
the new chapter.
A new chapter, which could be your health, which could be your finances, which can be dating, which can be a hobby, whatever that may look like. Which could be
learning how to relax.
Yeah. Just saying. I don't know.
That could be one.
That's one of them.
That's an option.
To resting. I mean, that's part of my stuff this year, like finding ways to just rest. And I think I've been doing that. Like I said, I didn't know that Disney would feel the way that it does, but it does feel like a disconnect because you're in a different world.
You are. You literally are.
So I'm being forced to disconnect in that way. So just find something. I stumbled upon that. But whatever you stumble upon that helps you rest, disconnect, and also find the chapter that you're in and don't try to do it all at once.
I love that.
I love that for us.
Great message, Carla.
Oh, thank you, friend. Okay, what else we got? Oh, man. The man from Italy.
Is it Italy or Italy? Like, did this happen in America or Italy?
An Italian man.
Okay.
I think it's an Italian man. So, yeah, I think it's in Italy. So here is what's going on. Last year, one of the top moments that happened was the Coldplay concert, where a man, a CEO, wherever the hell he was out with his little play buddy from work, and they got caught.
They were both married. And they were hugged up. So their affair was exposed to the world.
Well, in this era, phones are everywhere. Now we have glasses. Girl, I've been walking around with my Meta glasses saying, Meta record. And I'm just walking around recording people. Recording things. Like, there's little teeny tiny cameras, that people put on their chest. You don't even notice it. There's like a little box like this. And they just record. Like, you don't know what's recording you nowadays, right? So there's a man in Italy that he took a restaurant to court because he was being a dog and having an affair, and he went to this restaurant and it went viral, a video that the restaurant made promoting their restaurant, which they can do. So they're suing the restaurant after the promotional TikTok video revealed his secret affair. That's literally what happened. So it exposed a case of adultery, and now it's getting some serious traction on TikTok as well. And the internet is a little divided, so we're going to see where we fall on this.
He told his wife he was on a business
Yes, ma'am.
At a business dinner. He's 42 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. He was on a date with another woman.
Yep. At Cantania. Okay? Sicilian place. If you want to go there, just know the cameras is rolling. And they might make a promotional video out of it. So he's going to court. I don't think the final... what's gonna happen is happening yet.
Like the final judgment.
The final judgment. But will he win? Will he not? I don't know, because legally he may have a thing, right? That people may have to sign a waiver to be on it, but it's TikTok.
It's so I don't know. So it's a couple things. I be on TikTok, so I've seen this. It's these people who rage bait and they go on the street and they record. They'll record outside of a business. They're not in the business. They're just like recording outside the door. And the people who are inside will come out and be like, I don't want to be on camera, whether it be employees or just patrons. And they'll call the police, and the police are like, actually, like you don't have to consent. Like, it's a public place. So I know you can do it when you're truly outside. But if the business took the video and they were using it for advertising,
you're getting revenue from that.
Yeah, that could be different. I'm really curious to see where this goes.
So it says they crossed a line with the TikTok video without consent, and they're violating Italian privacy laws. So in Italy, they do have
so it could be different in Italy. Okay, you're right.
There are other laws there because they have a consumer rights group, and they stepped in to represent the husband and trying to get compensation from the restaurant. They're asking they didn't seek for his permission to filming. So he may have something there. But I think at the end of the day, don't cheat in public. Go to the motel.
Or don't cheat.
Don't
cheat might be a good way to do that.
Yeah. Why would you lie and tell your wife you're going on a business trip and you're still in town?
I know.
Can I tell you
No, he
something?
said it was a business dinner. He said it was a business dinner.
Can I tell you something? I was with a married man.
Oh, Lord.
A long time ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was...
past 24 months?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Well, he flew me to his city where his wife and kids were.
That's scary.
And we stayed in a hotel 15 minutes away from his house.
That is brave.
Well, I stayed in the hotel by myself. I was like, you ain't sleeping with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was put up in a hotel right down the street, and I really just needed the time to be by myself. But yeah, that happened, and I was like, you are bold. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't as bold, actually. Well, yes, he was, because we were going to a restaurant, and this is the last time I hung out with him, because he was like, well, you go in first. And I said, oh, no, I don't like how that feel.
Yeah.
I understand that I'm the mashed potatoes.
You understand what's happening, what
yeah,
y'all doing.
but don't make
but
me
they don't gotta feel
way.
like it. Yeah.
And especially when I don't even want nothing from you like that.
Yeah.
So I don't do those things anymore. I think
You're reformed.
I'm reformed.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It wasn't nice. It was not nice, but it was fun. But that's what I said. Time happens. You need to have these experiences in your life, and then you can change it. But just don't do it, because someone's gonna record you. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have glasses on, and it may go viral for the silliest thing. Yeah. And boom, there you are.
So I know the laws will be whatever they are, but if you were making the rules, would businesses and people be able to record any and everywhere without people's consent?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Why are you gonna limit me about where I can record? Maybe not on my. Yeah. I think that's where life is going now. There's no way of you knowing, but I do understand that do not record me for monetary gain.
Monetary gain, yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah. I can see that too. So low key, I think he should be compensated.
Sure.
He's a dog.
And he lost his wife. Hopefully she takes it all. And the money he gets from the lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he get a lot of money. And
okay, that reminds me of another legal case.
What?
So Reggie Bush was cheating on his wife with a married woman and got the married woman pregnant, right? He gave her, I don't remember the amount, but let's say $3 million. I think it's $3 million. He gave her $3 million to have an abortion. She kept the baby. And her husband said, hey, this is not my baby because we weren't intimate when the baby would have been conceived. That's just how much they wasn't fucking.
Oh.
And so he is divorcing her. So this is my question. Well, should she be required to give Reggie the $3 million back that she took with the understanding that she was going to get an abortion?
No, that's maternity money.
Should Reggie be required to pay child support for this baby now that she has decided to keep it?
Okay. Let me be serious. That woman lied. Okay? That part I don't like. Because she could have very easily been like, I'm keeping the baby. Mm-hmm. And what can you do about it? You had sex with me? You had sex with me raw? Or the birth control failed? Or the condom broke? Whatever it was.
I think it's very possible she agreed to have the abortion. And in her mind, she was going to have the abortion. And she changed. It happens all the time. Women change their mind. Like, once it's time to actually do it, it's like, wait a minute, I can't
and they show you the screen is over.
Yeah, I can't actually do this.
I wonder if she had other kids.
So should he be required to pay child support still?
Yes. I think yes, because that child didn't have anything to do with it. That child still has to be taken care of. I mean, I think those $3 million could take care of the baby for a while. But if we want to take the $3 million and put it in towards child support and be like, hey, I paid that.
That's fair.
I can see it. I don't think it's a legal thing, but if I were a judge and I could do whatever the hell I want.
Whatever he had to pay, let's deduct that $3 million from it.
Yes.
Final question.
What?
Should the ex-husband be entitled to half of that $3 million that she received during their marriage?
It's just because he's a man, I want to say.
Exactly.
But if I'm not taking gender into consideration, it would be a win. Because again, a cheater is a cheater.
A cheater is a cheater.
You were married. Maybe they were separated. Maybe they didn't were really fucking with each other at the time. But baby, you cheated. That's embarrassing, man. You embarrassing a man like that.
I know, but I don't think he should be entitled to half because I'm sure it's his fault she cheated.
What?
I'm sure it's her husband's fault somehow.
I don't know. You gotta get divorced. Maybe they tried to work it out.
Let
afterwards.
that lady keep her money. She about to be a single mama.
A single mom
who works 2 jobs, who love her kids and never stop.
Nope. No, but I think that she should. because it's so public now, and now it's a public embarrassment to a man that never asked for this to be happening. She probably gonna have to pay a little bit for what's it called when they hurt you?
Pain and suffering?
Pain and suffering. He should sue for a little pain and suffering. Again,
she should sue him back for pain and suffering. He wasn't fucking her. That's why he knew it wasn't his baby, because they weren't being intimate.
Because she didn't want to.
She had pain and suffering in her vagina.
Oh my God, we should be judges.
And she felt like she had to go fuck Reggie Bush, because her husband was not fucking her. Let that lady keep her money, damn it.
No, she's keeping it. I mean, he can't get it back. Ain't no takebacks.
No takebacks. No, for Reggie, no takebacks.
And
Reggie he's the wrong party in this situation.
So is his wife staying with him?
Yeah. That lady ain't going nowhere. This ain't the first time he don't got caught cheating.
Really?
This might be the first baby. But this is not the first time he got caught cheating. Got him. I bet he thought, oh, she married. There ain't nothing gonna come of this.
Wait.
Like, she want to keep her situation together.
You sent me something. I think it was today. I was dying laughing because my response was like, hallelujah. You said amen. Well, the lady that got the money from the job. Okay, that was different. The job deposited an extra $400,000. That was funny.
She thought it was a blessing from the Lord.
Yeah, so to wrap up Reggie Bush, it can go either way.
To wrap up Reggie Bush, my judgment is no, she shouldn't have to give the money back. No, it shouldn't be deducted from the child support. And no, her ex-husband should not receive any of the funds. Thank you.
Okay. I say the husband should sue for pain and suffering and embarrassment. You only get a little bit though. Just a little bit. Just enough for him to like be comfortable for a year. She should not have to give the money back to Reggie Bush. And partial of that $3 million should go towards child support.
Since when do you support men?
Not supporting men.
I feel like it's giving very boys girl.
No. I'm giving. Let's just do right
by the women. It's giving very for the boys.
No, it's giving for everybody. Because what were we talking about before? That the man. Yeah, I feel like the man should get money from the restaurant, right?
That's a business. See, that's different. That's what is the word I'm looking for? Capitalism. Yes. Down with capitalism, damn it.
What ain't this pussy capitalism?
That's different though.
Okay.
It's a homegrown business. You can't become like what is it called?
It's organic.
like you can't make the type of money off of pussy where you become like an oligarch or something like that, or a pussy's a small business venture. Like you can't become a billionaire off pussy.
You don't think so?
No, because you have to be receiving money from a billionaire, and
no one has. I would argue, or some would argue,
you can probably make millions, like the low millions.
I think your pussy can jumpstart the millions.
Yeah,
for Kim Kardashian.
True. Okay, but see, she ventured off in her pussy business. You know.
Yes. It was a jump start.
Right. Yeah.
And not too many people can do that anymore.
Right.
You still have to have the business smart and brain to do so, and you have to have a Chris.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the moral of the story today is, with this last little segment we just did, is money for women, no money for men. That's it.
That's Dex's. Mine is. Just do better.
Yeah, don't be cheating. No, don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Actually, be honest. Give people the true of who you are. Show them who you are when you're laying down at night.
And you can't make it work, leave. Don't sit there and cheat on people. Like, that's not cool. Yeah.
And definitely not in public, because my Meta glasses are going to record you. Yeah. Meta record.
Exactly.
Boy, if I'm wearing my glasses and I see you outside cheating, Meta record. Now. Zoom in. Catch that nigga right there. Catch that man cheating. I'm sending it to his wife. I'm doing it. I am doing it. So yeah, that's basically the moral of the story.
Okay.
I like that. Anything that has you feeling good?
Okay, what has me feeling good right now? Your shoes. So
my shoes?
You had a party on New Year's Eve and I took your slippers.
Which ones were they? I had to
buy
the
little gingerbread slippers.
They're so cute and so fun.
They're so comfy. Mm-hmm. So yes, I'm loving your shoes.
You want me to tell you something?
What?
So you took those, and Carla took the slip-on ones. Those are my 2 house shoes, right? So at the current moment, I don't have any fuzzy shoes. And I gave up online shopping. So I have fuzzy shoes on my Amazon cart that I can't buy.
Oh.
So I don't know who was telling me recently, like, well, go to Walmart then. Like, go to the store and buy it. But I really want to. I said online shopping, but I was like, if it's not a necessity, I'm not going to buy it for the next 21 days. So I just been wearing socks around the house.
My bad.
I'm glad you're in. That was a gift from Janine, too.
I know. I was like, I stole these from either Janine or Carla or both.
Or both. No. But I'm glad those shoes make you feel good. I love a good fuzzy house shoe.
Yes.
Actually, I think for Valentine's, maybe I'll get everybody fuzzy house shoes so we can wear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could all wear fuzzy house shoes. I think what's had me feeling good lately, my new project. So we officially kicked off a new project that I have with Will Packer and iHeart. You guys will see that in April, which is crazy to me that we have to start now. Mm-hmm. But that's it. The new project goes out in April, and I love that it has to do with mental health.
Yeah.
I love that it has to do with Black men. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be speaking and getting to know some really, really cool people.
That's awesome.
I know. I'm really excited to meet some of these.
I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. So much fun. So it's just another one of those things that I know I've done the work to be where I am, but it still doesn't cease to amaze me. I think I sent you the message where I was like, I hope this feeling never goes away. Because I took a screenshot of our call and it was mad people in there. And I'm like, man, I hope this feeling doesn't go away whenever I'm in a room with these folks. Right. That it feels like, is this real? Right. You know, I prayed for this. I'm living in an answered prayer. Yeah. Yes, just being grateful, because sometimes it just feels like mundane, like we do this all the time.
And really recognizing how fucking cool it is.
It is pretty cool.
And how hard you've worked.
Yeah, it is cool, because I do something that not many people will ever say.
You created the lane.
So crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. And then the other call that I had from when I started in the beginning of the episode saying that I have an opportunity that's possible as I'm speaking, it was 40 some odd minutes that I was talking about the situation, right? Mm-hmm. So last night I ended up having a dream about it. Still don't like bitch. Like I was like, oh, she's still evil. But talking about it made me like even more grateful of, I created this. Mm-hmm. So even though this part of my life, which kind of like what Bishop was saying, you know, there's these things that still hurt you, people that have hurt you, you're still forgiving. I cannot ponder on that, because the second that I stop, I'm talking about my mother, especially my family dynamic, right? Mm-hmm. It hurts. I don't think it'll ever stop hurting, but if I had to stop looming over it and ruminating about it and just being stuck in that pain and that anger for this to grow. Yeah, there's no way I would be in the rooms that I'm in right now if I was still harvesting that anger, because it shines through Cam Newton, and he's talking about being angry at his first baby mama. Yeah. And he's 9 kids in. Yeah. 9 kids in, and you still worry about number 1? Mm-hmm. You know, you got 4. Mm-hmm. That's years ago. You were young. Like, we have to consolidate those feelings and get rid of them, and I don't know. So I'm glad I have, and I wouldn't be in those rooms without it. And I got to continue working, because I got more rooms to open and more doors to kick down. I know, that's right. So anywho, make sure that you guys leave a review on Apple Podcasts, please, and thank you. Okay? Right now, let's do so on YouTube. Let's see what we got on YouTube. So we uploaded some of the audio stuff. I'm going to cough. I don't know who this is. But Jessica Smith went back to an old episode 5 days ago. She said, I've truly enjoyed this episode. It was episode 168, but from like before. And then there was someone by the name of Revolutionary Ray. He went on episode 60, the recap of 2025. And it says, blessings ma'am on Jesus Christ, what did I do? Blessings ma'am on understanding Psalm 68 with Revelations 5:5. Any words of wisdom for us we enjoy. So I was just like, oh, that's cute. But yeah, go on there, leave us a message, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Apple, leave a comment on Spotify, whatever you do, share with your friends. And tax money's coming up, like we said at the top of the year. So if you're ready to start your podcast, I got you.
We got it.
I got you. Maybe I'll do a little discount code for your tax money. Let me get some of that money. But I'll talk more about that, because I really do want to work on that community aspect. And we'll talk about this next time. Okay, bye y'all.
Bye.